Good morning and welcome back to our Saturday sofa share, and a new face on the sofa today is Josh. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning.
If you hear a bit of background noise, don't worry, we are very busy today and we already started off, so we haven't got that sort of privilege of just being nice and quiet. It's manic today. You're about to go out on an awful lot of appointments, aren't you?
Yeah, out pretty much all day.
Pretty much all day. I think you've got a bit of a break. You can nip back, use the toilet, grab a sandwich, off you go again. But it's good to be busy. So what I wanted to do is just go through who is behind Evolution. It's not just myself, and you've met Andrew before when we sit here, and you've met Peter, but it's who are we? We've done this before a couple of years ago, but we've had updated team members. So Josh joined us, how long ago now? Is it 7 weeks?
Yeah, about 7-8 weeks ago now.
7-8 weeks ago, and we put an advert out for the Modern Apprenticeship scheme.
Yeah.
So how did you come across that, Josh? What was your what was the stages?
But I was looking for a new change in career.
Yeah.
Was doing hospitality, doing a bit of retail. It's good.
That's been really hard for the last
Yeah,
18 months, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get
anyone
that.
who's in that environment during the pandemic obviously knows how tough that is at the moment.
Yeah.
But no, obviously the housing market was something I was interested in when I was younger.
Yeah.
Tried to get into it several years ago, couldn't get into it due to lack of experience.
Yeah.
And then the apprenticeship came about, applied for it, and then here we are.
Yeah, and I have to say, when we sat down and carried out sort of the interviews, when Josh left us, and I don't know if I told you this, that was probably one of the strongest interviews I've ever had, because of the way actually he interviewed us, which was really good. It showed the desire, the motivation, etc., to come in and do the job. So Josh, on the apprenticeship scheme, you're now being looked after by Tax, which is the training company we're using for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how tell the viewers, so with the apprenticeship scheme, what do you have to do from a tax point of view?
So from the training side of things, we have a lot of modules to do. There's 4 exams we have to sit.
Wow.
So we do one module, sit that exam, do the next module, so it's not all in one hit.
When do you get to do that? How do you organise time? What do you do?
So I have to manage my own workload. So I've got to make sure that when I do put myself out for training, I have to make sure that I'm not, someone's always in the office, so I'm not interfering with any viewings and things like that. So it's got to be when it's a nice time, a reasonable time. Yeah. And when there is somebody who's obviously managed to find, we are very busy. Yeah.
That is one of the most important things in estate agency, and I remember it when I started in 1998. Always been told time management, and that is really crucial. Time management all the time. So you're now organising your own time. You're booking in your training. Are you getting that? Are we allowing you to?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. He's not going to drop me in trouble there. It's great. So does someone come in and do it with you, or how are you doing your training?
So it's independent for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we have virtual like Teams calls, and someone comes in. That's mainly to do with the in-depth bits, to do the actual qualifications.
Okay.
So you've got our qualification side of it, and then there's just a standard like.
Fantastic. I'm going to throw a question to you now. Do you know what qualification you're going to end up with at the end of it?
Yeah, so it's a property marketing qualification.
Look at that. Fantastic. So, I mean, I've always been a huge, or Evolution, we've always been huge advocates of the apprenticeship scheme, because I think, like you're saying there, with the qualification you're getting, you also get to do the on-job training, which is good. You get the qualification with a certificate to back it up, which is even better. Hopefully you won't be leaving us, but if there's opportunities come up, you'd be stupid not to take them. I know that, but it's giving you that extra impetus. And like you said, going back to the start, you couldn't get your foot in the door because you didn't have the experience. So we're giving you that, which is great, but we're also allowing Josh to grow in himself with our guidance and our experience and support, which is good. So your day-to-day job, you arrive here just before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We do our, go on, you tell me, what's your day normally involved of, Josh?
Do obviously a morning meeting, go over everything that's happened on the day before, any properties, any offers, and obviously the past month has just been mental, especially for someone who's never done this industry. It's been like,
you came into it full on, didn't you?
Jumping in the deep
like
end.
running into a train. Yeah, I know.
Definitely. So yeah, my main role is to obviously sort out inquiries, answer the phone, any emails, basically on the front line doing all the viewings. So whilst everyone else is doing the important stuff, I'm doing the bit that was still important.
I was going to say, it's still important, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's obviously everyone else does the in-depth. I just do the
front end.
The front end of it.
Yeah. I always remember a comment made by somebody many years ago in my previous company, and that company had a setup where you had the frontline team, people like yourself, and the valuers and so forth, and then we had a secretary in the back office. And I remember listening to the secretary answer the phone one day. She said, "I'm just the secretary." Well, I always try and instill that even as the boss of the company, I'll still make the tea, I'll still put the bins out, still, sweep up in the garage, whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
And I hope, I think you've been in hospitality probably where the bosses think that they're above that then, and they don't want to do the menial tasks.
Just sit in the office, sit back and relax. It's
yeah, I don't think we get that chance here, do we?
No, you're lucky if you get a 5-second break to breathe.
But it's good because we're busy. And again, I'm not going to hold you too much because obviously I know you're out today. So, best part of the job so far, what do you really enjoy? So, sorry, actually, to add on to you talking about the front line, so you do the viewings?
Do the viewings, do the feedback.
Why is feedback important for clients?
So, it's good. So, let's say a property is very run down and very tired.
Yeah.
If had so much negative feedback on that, by the look of it, it might give the owner or the client the opportunity to then go and give it a bit of TLC.
Yeah. Or adjust the price. If needed. Yeah. Or if somebody makes an offer, I suppose really then they know because of the feedback you've given them and you found and given back to them, they know that they're making the right decision today, whatever they do.
Yeah.
Okay. What else would you do at the property? So you try and get a few minutes early because we were talking about this just now.
So get a few minutes early, obviously air it all out because obviously properties which are empty, they tend to just have
particularly this time of year with the temperatures going up and down, sunny days it can be a bit hot and muggy in there.
Tidy it up, put any posts there, collect the posts, give it to the junk stuff, make it look neat and tidy as much as we can really.
And just kind of ready for when people walk in. Because they do reckon that you will make the decision in the first 8 seconds. How true that is, I don't know. But if you are, like yourself, we've seen it where you open the door and there is a pile of junk mail. Yeah. And it's not nice to walk into a house and you have to tread over that or on it. So well done, clearing that out. Best part of the job, apart from going home at 5:30.
Apart from the team? Oh.
Yeah. That's a good answer. I like that. No, seriously, best part of your job. But you really love doing.
I love going out on viewings.
Good.
As much as it can be a bit mind-numbing when you're like just constantly back to back. Yeah. It's good. You meet so many people, so many backgrounds. Everyone's got a different story to tell as to why they're moving.
Fantastic.
It's just nice to get out and get to know people, really.
Cool. So hopefully we'll have another chat with Josh in, say, sort of 6 months' time towards the end of the year. Well, no, probably towards the end of the year. See how you're getting on. See how much you enjoyed it. That's if he still is. He has to put up with himself, so yeah, you can be excused for that one. Normally, we would then go on to talking about property of the week, but we're not going to do that because this weekend, and I know you're very similar to me, we're not massive, avid football fans, are we?
No, but football's coming home.
But it is coming home.
It is.
Football is definitely coming home this weekend. So we wish all the England players the best of luck. Not that they need it, but they've got a cracking team there. And again, I haven't got a clue about football, really, to be honest. But it was great watching that semi-final, and I think tomorrow... You're going to be watching it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. I will be. So that's it from me this weekend. So thank you, Josh, for joining me. I know you've got to run off. Yeah. You've got back-to-back appointments, as you say. And I'll catch up with you later on today when you get back and let me know how many you've sold and let. Thank you very much indeed. Have a great weekend and enjoy the football tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.